is developing over here near Cross Plains, and I'm just very surprised that we don't have a confirmed warning for this yet, as that looks like a tornado if I've ever seen one on radar right now. Go ahead, Elijah.
Hey Ryan, I was about to mention that there actually is a CC drop with that. That is most likely on the ground.
All right, thank you, Elijah. Yeah, absolutely. You can see it right there. Debris lines up pretty well with our velocity couplet. In fact, it's perfectly aligned. And also our hook. So it checks all three boxes for a radar confirmed tornado. And that's what we're dealing with here near Sabano, Texas, just to the east of Cross Plains. We were talking about Cross Plains literally well over an hour ago. Okay, as you know, we watched this supercell near Abilene produce a tornado near Lawn. This is a spin-off of that storm, a left split of that storm, I believe, that is now causing a new tornado near Cross Plains, Texas. So take shelter over here near Mountaintop and Union Center, okay? And if you know anybody out here, you could potentially be a hero today by calling somebody and letting them know what's going on, because I really don't think that a lot of people in this part of Texas are thinking about severe weather today. This is on the extreme southern part of the risk. The big tornadoes were not expected this far south, according to a lot of your traditional weather forecasts. So there's probably a lot of people down here that aren't like in the mindset of oh, today's a tornado severe weather day. So you might need to call your friends or family members that live in the Sabano, Union Center, Carbon, Texas area and let them know what's going on. This is to the south and east of Abilene, to the west of Stephenville. And here's that tornado that we saw earlier near Windhurst, Texas. And that same storm that has produced this tornado is still producing a tornado right now near Deer Creek and Blue Grove, Texas. It's just not the same exact tornado, okay? So this right here could be what's coming towards you up there in Bellevue and Dick Worsham in Texas. Take shelter now. This is a pretty slow moving storm. The rotating part of the storm is probably still going to be 15 minutes to 20 minutes away from crossing Highway 287, but it's getting there. Okay, so you've got time to put shoes on. You've got time to take shelter properly. And make sure that you're ready to evacuate your home in a situation where you've got damage. Maybe you're going to get rained on. Think about that kind of stuff whenever you're going to your safe spot today. And it looks like Bob Pack has a really good view of the base of that storm now, and it actually might have lifted here recently, because I don't see anything making contact with the ground there near our storm here. However, at this distance, sometimes you don't need a fully condensed tornado to do damage on the ground. So obviously, we're going to assume that it's still doing damage, and we need to be in our safe spots. Go ahead, Elijah.
Hey Ryan, we have more confirmation now. The fire department has just reported that the tornado for the very southern tornado warning near Rising Star is back on the ground, and there is once again another correlation coefficient drop right there.
All right, thank you, Elijah. Going back to the south a little bit, really impressive storm on radar. Velocity, we've got a tornado that's likely been on the ground a couple times, and now it's once again confirmed on the ground here near Sabano, Texas. I really hope that we're doing a good job of reaching people and getting the warning out here, because this still has a radar indicated warning from the National Weather Service. This is definitely on the ground here near the intersection between Highway 569 and 2731 south of Sabano, Texas. Now, the motion on that, if it continues to follow the parent supercell, it's going to go up towards Union Center and Mountaintop. But we've seen a lot of deviant motion, a lot of occlusions today. Sabano areas up there near Pleasant Hill. Obviously, you guys need to be watching out as well for this potential, for this tornado. Downstream, we're worried about Pumpkin Center, Texas, and Staff, Texas. Y'all get ready as well.
Hey Ryan, this is Andy if you got a second.
Look at that.
New information, this tornado warning has been upgraded.
Go ahead, Andy.
Hey Ryan, I just saw that went confirmed and I wanted to say something about it. You can see the cycle to the south and east on radar. I think that this storm there in Cross Plains, Texas, just to the east of it, will put down another tornado, or at least try to, after this one is done. I also wanted to tell you that we're going north, Hunter and I, right now, to that storm that is 2 split supercells near Woodward. And the right split is right on the Cape tongue, also Theta E tongue. It looks like it's in a great environment, especially when the LLJ, or our nadir juice, gets going after sunset. So I think that that's going to be our target. We're going to be in Saline, Oklahoma, or Sealing, however you pronounce that, in about 20 minutes.
All right, so that's the voice of meteorologist Andy Hill, even while he's on vacation, directing our attention back to a storm down here that's looking a little bit more impressive. We had a tornado here near Savannah. That original rotation and tornado is likely occluding. However, you can see new convergence here, new area of rotation closer to Rising Star, Texas. A new tornado is going to try to form right in here. Okay, so do not let your guard down. A new tornado is forming right now near Rising Star, Texas. Additionally, this storm up here in northern Texas, close to Deer Creek and Blue Grove, looks a lot more impressive now on the live feed that we're getting from Bob Pack. You can see that our lowering is getting a little bit lower, and we don't see anything making contact with the ground just yet, but that's certainly something to watch out for here in Blue Grove and Dick Worsham and Bellevue, Texas, as this storm is coming towards you, and you are under a tornado warning, so we need you to take shelter. The storm that Andy just told us about that he's going after with Hunter there, as he's out there storm chasing. Let's go take a look at it. 2 storms, a little bit of one supercell that has undergone a split. I believe that Andy and Hunter are going to go after the one that's coming over towards Mutual right now, and it is rotating. Okay, lots of inflow coming into the storm. This is the textbook kind of storm that would maybe produce a tornado on a day like today. So get ready over there in Mutual, Sealing, and maybe even as far east as Fairview, Oklahoma over the next little bit, as this is definitely going to cause some problems here. The left split of that same storm is continuing to cause lime-sized hail and considerable severe thunderstorm damage as it comes up towards Freedom, Oklahoma. And then up here a little bit farther to the north, there's a very strong supercell produced